Hi. So I woke up this morning thinking, why we spend a lot of time worrying and fearing things that we can change or fearing things that we cannot change. So are you that in that category? Yes, it's normal. It's normal sometimes to, have a little worry here and there, but it's not normal to keep worrying all the days of your life. You worry from one day to 1 week to a month having worry and fear. My friend, I want to tell you today that you are not created to fear. I know in the Bible where it says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of sound mind. Now, I want to ask you something. Are you willing to get out of that situation today? To get out of that worry? Because the first step of getting out of that situation is accepting where you are, collecting all your emotions, and then find a way forward. If you have the resources around you, then you can turn that situation slowly by slowly. If you cannot, then you have other people that have the resources, that have the knowledge, that have the money, or that have the help, or the people who can pray with you. So I come to encourage you today. And I know one scientist says that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. That is physics. And yes, it applies in our lives. Emotions are some kind of energy. Fear is some kind of energy. So if you can transform that fear, that worry, that remorse, that guilt, that pain, all those negative emotions, they can be turned into beautiful emotions. Emotions like joy, like happiness. You've had a saying that says joy and happiness are a choice. So every kind of life that we live is a choice. So we can turn all those emotions into joy, into fulfillment, into happiness, into love, and into activity. But fear is not going to do anything. You see, fear is natural in its way. It's one way that we recognize there is danger. But once you see the danger and then you keep the fear in you, then the danger is going to consume you and you find yourself dead. I'm saying you might find yourself dead spiritually. You might find yourself dead financially, dead in the way you love, in your relationship. Don't find yourself dead. Come on. Not because of fear, not because of worry, because there's something that you can do about it. You can choose to love God. You can choose to say, God, this I cannot do. You can choose to say no. You see, I have this in my control. Someone broke up with you, yes, that is okay, I know you probably saying, no, it's not okay. It's okay. Some people are meant to be with us for a certain period of time, and they will live our lives. They're like pages in a whole storybook. They cannot make part of all the pages. They cannot be the only thing you read about in all your pages. Life is about changing pages and putting new ones and changing pages and changing pages. So every page that does not apply in your life, you need to pluck it. I'm telling you this because it's out of experience. There's a time I thought, how can I sustain myself? Actually, there was a time when I thought I could not even go through school and complete. There's a time when I was, earning so little that I would sleep in my bed and I'm like, why am I going to work? But somehow, I turned that worry, I turned that complaining into positive energy. Guess what I did? I had to do my job diligently. But that doesn't mean, or did not mean, that I became so comfortable. I made other steps to make sure that if I do not grow in that job, I will make sure that I move. I'll make sure that I move in order for me to grow. So what kind of choices are you making? Are you choosing to worry? Are you choosing to have all this fear? Are you choosing to hate people just because they said something? Are you choosing not to like people just because they have more money than you or they have better jobs? Are you choosing to hate all your family members just because you never grew up well? No. It was not okay for you to grow up in that, family that treated you badly. Or it's not okay for you to grow up in poverty. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, it's okay to be born in a poor family. It's okay to be born in a, in a strife-stricken family. It's okay to have friends that backbite you. But what's not okay is if it drains you and you choose to stay in that situation with hate, with so much strife, like you don't want to move. It's not okay to stay poor when you are born in a poor family. It's okay to be born in a poor family, but it's not okay to die poor. It is not okay. So, recollect yourself. Recollect all your emotions. Remember what I say, that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one place, from one form to another. I know you can transform the fear in you. You can transform the hate. You can transform all the strife, the guilt, the remorse, everything that you have in you into something new, into something wonderful. Thank you so much. I know this video was a bit long, but I wanted to encourage you. You got to pick yourself up. Wherever you had, fallen, if someone had maybe broken up with you, someone had mistreated you when you're young, you need to move away from that place. That is not your place. Stop parking in the mud. You have parked in the mud and you're trying to get out of the car in the mud. Or you have stepped in the mud and you're stuck. You're starting to feel comfortable. You're starting to make it feel like backbiting others is okay. You're starting to make it feel like, that pain is okay. You're starting to make it feel like complaining is okay, like worrying and fear is okay. It is not okay. You have to unpack your car. You have to unpack yourself. You have to unpack and unburden yourself. I don't know what you're going to do, but the most and the biggest assurance that I can give you is God. God can unburden you. God can change your life. But it is a choice that you have to make. You make the choice to be happy, to be joyful, to love, to cherish, and to understand others. Thank you.